Now, though, Mark Benton is one of the UK's most in-demand actors, thanks to the success of series like Shakespeare and Hathaway, which returns this year, and the brilliantly funny Smoggy Queens, where he stars as drag queen called Mam. And in his latest role, Mark's playing Detective Calvin Baxter in a new crime drama called Patience. Well, Mark Benton joins me now. She is clever old Patience, isn't she?
She really is, yeah.
And you're her boss in this.
Yes, I'm the boss man, yeah.
You're the boss,
nice.
But it sounds like she's very smart and very clever.
Yeah, she's great. Well, she's neurodivergent, or neurodiverse.
Yes,
what the word
exactly.
Is.
So does that mean she's got autism in the show?
Yes.
And the actress...
Ella has as well, yeah.
Ella, I mean, that's extraordinary, isn't it?
Well, I mean, the first thing to say is she's an amazing actress.
She's phenomenal.
And she's a great laugh as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think it was brilliant that they cast her. You know, I think it's important that to give people a chance, and I think that she was the right person for the job. And it's a great character because, you know, it's not just a standard cop drama, because you've got the murder mystery and but you've also got her life and finding out about her, which is also another mystery and really interesting, and that Laura and her relationship's really really great.
Yeah, and it's important, isn't it? Because obviously we talk a lot these days in film and in TV who can play who. Yeah. And there's been a lot of controversy and a lot of question marks over, you know, if there's a gay character, do you have to be gay? Yeah. If there's, you know, does Cleopatra have to be Egyptian? Or, you know, all of these things. There's been a lot of controversy, and lots of actors have pulled out of things because they feel like there's been a furore over them taking those roles and so on. So, but for you, you say that in Patience, in this particular show, it's actually incredibly important that there are neurodivergent actors playing neurodivergent characters. Tell me why.
Well, I think firstly the most important thing is the fact that she's brilliant. Yes. And I think I think maybe actors and actresses and actors in the past haven't been given that chance and that opportunity. Right. And now something like Patience comes along and they embrace it. You know, and there's a few people in there that are neurodivergent with autism, and you know, I think they play it so well, and I think it's not just, you know, they're not just giving it because they're autistic or anything like that. No. They're giving it because they're brilliant. Yes. You know, that's the first thing to say.
And actually, you know, there are so many, particularly women actually, who get diagnosed much later in life, and so every company is employing women with autism probably, but we just don't know it because you're not diagnosed and so on. So in that sense, it's a brilliant shop front actually for what can be achieved and real life actually. It's
great, and like I say, when you see her in action, she's great, and when you're working with her, she's such fun, and you know, and why shouldn't she be? You know, it was great. It was a wonderful job. We shot it in Belgium, which was interesting, and we had a great time. It was
it sounds like and it's a cracking crime drama at its heart,
it really
isn't it?
And it looks like a film, and the way they've shot it, and it was brilliant. I mean,
And you say it was good to film in Belgium, but nothing beats filming in Middlesbrough, being a Smoggy Queen. Can we just watch you? It's one of my favourite things. Tell me about this. This must have been one of the most fun and wonderful things that you've ever done, because it's brilliant to watch.
I was just looking at it there. I was thinking it's a bit different to my character in Patience, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
No, it was brilliant. I mean, you know, doing something in Middlesbrough dressed like this was so exciting and such fun, and, you know, saying Middlesbrough-isms like, you know, he's joking on you and things like that was great. And you know, there's a guy in it called Mike Hodgson and Bill Fellows, who I've known for many years, and we were on set, me and Mike, at one point, and we've known each other since we were really young, and said, you know, can you believe we're here filming something in Middlesbrough?
In Middlesbrough, and Smoggy refers to.
Yeah, Smoggy is someone from Middlesbrough. It was originally sort of, you know, all the smog and all the works and everything. Yeah. And I think people from Middlesbrough just sort of embraced it as something good.
And, you know, you came from RADA, you know, the highest, most elitist place, working class lad, back, you know, 30-odd years ago. Yeah. Have things changed at all for working class actors? Because I'm not sure.
I think it's got tougher, if anything. I think it's more difficult to, you know, to get into drama school and to afford it. To live down. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have lived, if it wasn't for my mum and dad, I wouldn't have done it, you know, lots of care packages and, you know, used to come down with bootloads of food and things to get me through. But I think it's got more difficult, and you know, it upsets me that, you know, when I came, I could get a grant, you know, and I think I was probably the last year that could. Which
is why it's so important with shows like Smoggy Queens. It's northern, it's gritty, it is working class people, you know, in the show, and that must be so important actually to get these roles out there.
And I think the wonderful thing about Smoggy Queens is people are from Middlesbrough.
Yes.
You know, and it's specifically, you know,
it's written by someone from Middlesbrough,
Phil
right?
Dunning, wonderful Phil Dunning, you know, and it's specifically to that area, which is not Newcastle or, you know, I've got nothing against Newcastle, but, you know, it's just lovely to have something from there, which is unheard of.
Smoggy Queens is on iPlayer at the moment, isn't it? Yeah. But Patience is on Wednesday, Channel 4 at 9 p.m. A pleasure to talk to you.
Oh, lovely to talk to you too.
And that's a wrap for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. We have all the best moments from the show right here on the channel. And if you like this video, then we think you'll love this one. See you next time.